Hecate can bless you with children, with abundance, with so many things. She can also torture you. Hecate is the goddess of witchcraft. And let me tell you how Hecate kicked my ass as a baby witch because I was not taking magic seriously. I had connected with Hermes, who was a guide when I was a child and was trying to initiate me into like my destiny to be a witch. And he was giving me so many clues that like I needed to connect with her. And I'll get to that in a minute. First, let me tell you about her. She's the goddess of the night, of the crossroads, of justice and the dark moon. Her symbol is a crescent moon with a star, long before any country co-opted that imagery. And she despises any injustice against women, and especially girls. And if you've heard her calling incessantly all over the tiki talk, it's because she and a bunch of other gods and goddesses are waking people up for the revolution. Some of you guys are here to step into your power. Signs she might be calling out to you are you're going to see the number 3. That is her sacred number. She is the triple goddess, the maiden, the mother, the crone. You might see keys or her sacred wheel. I saw her sacred wheel in meditations. It can appear to you in all sorts of ways. You might hear references to the number 3 or to a wheel. You might hear dogs barking. I had some deadly nightshade growing in my garden that Hermes told me she likes whiskey, and then I watched Harry Potter shortly after that, where I saw the tall Madame, mistress of the female witch tribe, I forget their names, Hagrid's girlfriend, demand whiskey for her and all of her girls. And I really do think that that was some sort of occult, writers in the background's nod to Hecate. The tallness, I think, was a reference to the fact that she's a Titan, or she's the daughter of a Titan, sorry. Just as she can bless you with children, she can bring you healing when medicine has failed. She holds the master key to the entire witchy universe, and this because she has friends in both realms. She's favored by Zeus, she's favored by Hades, she's Persephone's close confidant. He is the HBIC. If you feel called to work with the moon, specifically the dark phase of the moon, which is the waning crescent moon, right before a new moon, you really can't do so without Hecate's blessing. And I was working with the moon without paying her proper respect. And she showed up in a dream in the form of Vanessa from The Little Mermaid, the one that wears Ariel's voice around her neck, and basically took away my magic until I stopped and humbled myself and looked around a little bit and took magic a little bit more seriously. Because when I first started playing with magic, I didn't understand how real it was. And if you make that mistake, Hecate will step into your ether and teach you a lesson or two. I now have an altar to her. When I'm giving my healing on TikTok Live, you're gonna see Hecate behind me. The traditional offering for Hecate, per my book, talks about a crossroad spell that you can do where you leave a plate out for her with fish. And it has to be something you're willing to part with because you can't go back for the plate, and this is really important. You leave the plate out at the crossroads at night, preferably under a dark moon, and you walk away after you make your petition. Do not look back. If you haven't heard the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, when the gods tell you do not look back, you do not look back. If you hear dogs barking or see dog imagery, the lore has it that your petition has been heard. Look for the number 333, look for key symbolism, look for 3 of anything, 3 crows, especially 3 dogs, and that's how you know Hecate is listening.